Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation from Bavan Akhari of Kabir Ji continues with Saloks 23 and 24. 23 first. From the letter Thatha of the alphabet. Thatha Athah Thah nahi Pava, a-sabad-a-day thir na rahava, thode thal than ke arambe, bin hi thambe mandar thambe. So Kabir Ji continues his discussion of transcendence, of breaking barriers, boundaries, and here he speaks about the unfathomable one. Thatha Athah Thah nahi Pava. So this can be read in two ways. One, the limitless, the unfathomable. Atha means one that has no limits. So the limitless cannot be fathomed. Atha Thah nahi Pava. You cannot find the bottom of the limitless. Another way to look at this line could be that which is limited, thaha, nahi pava. The limited cannot find the end of the limitless. Then he goes on to say, Oho, this is a reference to the unfathomable one. Oho athaha, eh thir na rahava. So the unfathomable is also equated to being still, immovable, like the ocean. And ehe, this one, meaning the mind, narahava, cannot stay still. So it is like the wave on the surface of the ocean that is constantly moving, whereas if you dive deeper into the ocean, it is still. So that is the kind of relationship that the human has with the Creator. Thode thal thanak arambe. Thode thal, space, time. So the finitude, the finite that is within the infinite begins to create its projects. Bin hi thambe mandar thambe. That is like building an edifice without a foundation. So it's like a wave. It keeps moving, but it cannot create a foundation. For that, it has to really erase itself and become the ocean. And the next salok is from the letter Dada. Dada, dekhi jo bin sanahara, dekhi, we see physical existence, which is bin sanahara, perishable. That is what we pay attention to. But Kabir says, jas adekh tas rakh bichara. Place your attention, your thought, on that which is formless, invisible. That is the key. You have to invert yourself. The mind has to be inverted. There is a reversal involved here. And then Kabir speaks about daswein dwar kunji jab dijai. When you find the key to that which is boundless, in other words, to that part of the mind where time and space doesn't exist. You see, the mind has two dimensions or two ends, if you will. One that is linked to the senses, which obviously are time and space bound, motion bound. They inform the body. And the other end of the same mind is attached to that unbounded space, the unmanifest space. So the manifest and the unmanifest exist simultaneously, except that we have lost touch with that which is boundless, which is unmanifest, that part of our mind. And that is what Kabir is asking us to pay attention to. That is what is called the Daswaं Dwar, the 10th door, the 10th gate, because the 9 gates, so to speak, are physical: eyes, ears, nostrils, genitals, the mouth. So that is the manifest side of reality. The unmanifest is through the 10th gate, which is a metaphor, obviously. The point being, again, to transcend, to overcome limitations, to break through barriers. Because you see, we are constantly bound by some limitation. That limitation could be the limitation of religion, of caste, of knowledge, of gender. We are walled in by boundaries. And Kabir is saying it is precisely these boundaries that we have to break through. And that is the 10th gate. And how do you do that? By focusing your attention, using the Satgur as a tool. Gur wisdom will guide you. That's the key, the kunji. On that note, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.